Hi, I'm George Sam with Mainstreet Medina. Welcome to another edition of Medina Minute. Today we're going to sit down and talk with some people you see around town and hear their stories. Come join me. So I'm here with Dee Schippel of Romancing the Walls in Medina. Welcome, Dee. Nice talking to you.
Thank you for having me.
So you're new in Medina. Tell us
I
a
am.
little bit about your business.
Well, Romancing the Walls was actually named and formed like in the 80s.
Okay, so you've been doing this a while?
I've been doing this a while. I've always rented spaces in other buildings, other rooms, created. I'm a maker, a creator, I'm an artist, and I've always done it in a second car garage or a third car garage or that kind of thing. So finally decided I needed to be in a brick and mortar, if you will. Cool. This is my third location.
Okay. Where were you before?
Valley City.
Okay.
And Brunswick.
In Brunswick. Okay, cool. So you already have experience. You already have items that you make and are known for.
Yeah.
And you brought that to Medina. That's very exciting.
I did. I'm very excited to be here in Medina, actually.
Cool.
It's a much broader spectrum of customers.
So you're at 443 West Liberty Street. So you're right in the set of shops there. What's that set of shops called? Does it have a name?
It's
the plaza?
I think it's Liberty Row Shops, but
Liberty
they just
Row Shops?
took the sign down.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't say that anymore.
So don't look for the Liberty Bell any
It's where
longer.
Minuteman Press used to be, and I think BizHive is there with you, and there's a couple other businesses there.
Yes.
So it's a cluster of businesses right outside of West Liberty. If you're leaving the square and you're going toward Root Candles, you'll be able to see that on the right-hand side.
Yeah, we're smack dab between the square and Root Candles.
That's great. So tell us a bit about your talents and the stuff that you are kind of known for and passionate about.
I'm very passionate about what I do. I've been an artist forever. I'm actually a third generation artist. My son's the fourth generation. It kind of runs in the genes in the family.
Good.
So I've thrown pottery, I've done sculpting, I've painted. I like to recycle wood, upcycle wood. I have a studio at home, and we have a wood shop right behind the studio. So I can create whatever I want, whenever I want. And the passion is really to make people happy. It makes me happy creating these items, but it makes me really happy when you're happy.
Cool.
So it's
when people come into the shop, what can they expect to see? Like, I've been in there and I see some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
There's a nice variety, and you make most of it, right?
I do. So I do the wood products, like I said. We also do charcuterie boards, cutting boards, that kind of thing out of the wood shop. It's called Wood and Wild Rivers.
Awesome.
A subsidiary of Romancing the Walls.
So you're busy.
It's my husband, actually. He's Wood, I'm Wild Rivers. Go figure.
Oh, that's neat.
So there's the wood products. I do lots of full florals, so you'll see centerpieces. I do small weddings, parties. Let's see, faux florals. What else is in there?
There's a lot of beautiful items, and you said there are also other people that bring stuff in too?
No, it's just
stuff that you make.
Just stuff that I make. There is infill.
Awesome.
Obviously, I don't make everything in the store. I have a candle line, and they're from Indiana because I like their scents the best. I do have some things that are what you call infill in between of the items that I make.
That's great.
But most of it is handmade.
That's great. And you opened this year, and I heard you're already expanding.
Yeah, I just had my 1-year anniversary party actually this weekend. Thank you. Very exciting. Thank you everyone who came, by the way. It was great fun. And then I've decided a long time ago, I've been teaching classes for quite some time. So I took the space right next to me, and it is now a full-time classroom.
That's great. So you're going to be able to offer workshops for people to make their own things.
Yep.
And tell us a little bit about the type of classes you may be offering.
So I did a little test over the weekend, and I had 6 classes ready to go. And I did kind of a poll, what's interesting, what would people like to do, and that list will be coming out shortly. We're going to do some painting. Hence Mr. Scarecrow back here. He's one of the classes.
So you can make one of these in one of the classes.
Correct.
That's so cool.
And there's a boy scarecrow and a girl scarecrow.
Nice.
So this is the boy scarecrow. So painting, decoupage, We're going to do a little macrame. We're going to do some wall art. We're going to do some faux floral. I've had floral design and interior design in college, so all that kind of flows through the projects that we're going to do.
That's awesome.
So it's going to be great fun. You actually learn something. You're not just coming to hang out. However, I have had several business owners ask me to do a class where they can just come and relax. Because there is some
therapeutic.
Yes, exactly. There is some psychology behind this. Right brain, left brain, and I'm both. It's really odd, but I like both. I was a contract girl, and now I'm full-time artist. But
awesome.
They want to come and do some small things. So I have some classes that are like we're going to do little bookmarks. And there's not a whole lot to learn from the bookmarks. Mm-hmm. It's just fun to do, to relax.
And you can use it.
Well, yeah, you can give it for gifts or you can keep them or whatever, and it just allows the other side of your brain to create with something that's not really difficult.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Where did you come up with the name, Romancing the Walls?
The funny thing is I get people that come in all the time and they say, is this a this store or a that store? No, it came from the movie Romancing the Stone.
Oh, okay.
That's how old the name's at. Yes, it's been and it is an LLC. It's my name, but so if you can romance a stone, I figured you can romance your walls. You can do wall hangings, you can do pictures, you can do faux florals, etc. And that's just kind of expanded through the years.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
So you are in that location and you've expanded.
Right.
What's kind of the next step for you?
Well, teaching the classes, I guess more and more of the classes, that makes me happy. It just is going back to a passion of making people happy and using their skills at different levels. So I've been an instructor. I've been an adult class instructor for over 35 years. So I prefer adults. At the moment, there are no classes for children, so it's 18 and above.
Okay.
They are beginner, intermediate, and advanced, or just brainless. You can come and just sit and sip and snack and have fun. So the next step is just to rock with the classes and try and get people, in for the classes. But I also want them in the store. It's right next door, and I'd like you to come to the store and
Sure.
and schedule some things accordingly.
Yeah. Great combination of things. Since you're creative and an idea person, you've come up with a really good idea for your neighborhood. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, when I decided to move into Medina, into that location, I knew I was between the square and Root Candles. So my hopes were that people would, shop on the square and be able to come down Liberty Street.
It's not that far.
No, it's not that far. It's like 20 steps and you're on Liberty Street. And it seems like the traffic typically stays. Of course, you're going to play, drink, eat on the square. But I need you to come into my store. I need you to come down. Right, come down the street.
There's a lot of locations there, right?
There is. So what I did is I visited with every store owner that I could, store owner, business owner on Liberty Street, all the way down to State Street. Visited with them. The traffic is down everywhere. Mm-hmm. Don't know quite why. Doesn't matter. We still want you to be able to come down and do the same thing. Walk, enjoy, play, eat, drink, and shop.
Yeah.
At small business and local businesses they're just struggling right now. Everywhere. It's not just us. Right. So I created West on Liberty Shops.
West on Liberty Shops.
West on Liberty
and the
Shops.
way you'll know that West on Liberty Shops is there's a logo that you created that goes on the front window.
Yep.
I saw one at Sully's Irish Pub.
Sully's, Root Candle, Do It Again, all the way down. And there's more coming that haven't gotten their stickers for their front door.
Cool.
So I have actually worked with a small group of us we have planned events for the whole rest of the year.
That's great.
So you watch for the signs, balloons, we'll all have the same type of things. We're going to do a shop hop in the fall.
Great.
We've got lots of fun things planned.
So if you're familiar with the square, the public square in Medina, you know that. Mm-hmm. Mainstreet Medina, you know a little bit about Southtown District. And now we have the West
Liberty Shops.
West Liberty Shops. So West at Liberty Shops.
West on Liberty Shops.
So just make your way down West Liberty Street, all the way down to Root Candles.
Yeah.
Even all the way down to Corkscrew. There's Common Ground over there. There's the Foundry Social activities. Mad Brewing is over there. It's a really cool neighborhood that I think is up and coming.
I hope so.
Yeah. think
Hopefully
that's
we
very
can make
exciting.
it that way and make it very
there's
successful.
more than just the square in Medina. So
Yeah, we'd appreciate you coming by.
I think there's a lot of good stuff happening there.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your background and kind of where you're originally from.
So I originally grew up in Olmsted Falls, moved to Arizona for 40-some years, and married my husband, and we are now both back here again. He was raised here also in Sandusky. So we wanted to come home to integrity and roots and nice people and kind people and a little bit slower, but not slow down completely.
Right.
So I have taught classes, like I said, for over, 30 some years. In my previous life, I taught contract writing. I was in real estate for 35 years, was an approved instructor up to the national level. So I brought that with me when it comes to my passion. I've combined them both.
Yeah.
So I have thrown pottery. I think I said that before. I've thrown pottery. I've done sculpting. I've done painting, different mediums, all different mediums. By the way, the wood products, the charcuterie board, there are board classes coming up. So essentially you're learning food art. So I will teach you how to put your charcuterie boards together for the holidays. I also do a chocolate board class. So we learn how to, we decorate chocolates and do fun things, and I show you how to present your boards.
I was going to say, it's all about the presentation.
It is, and then you become the hit of your party.
That's cool. So how can people get a hold of you?
Everything's Romancing the Walls. The website's Romancing the Walls. The Facebook page is Romancing the Walls. Email, Gmail, romancingthewalls@gmail. You're welcome to call me, stop by the store.
What are your hours typically?
I'm typically there Tuesday and Thursday afternoons.
Thursday afternoons.
And I'm interviewing to hire for somebody to come work on Wednesdays, which will help. So we have 3 days out of the week, midweek. I'm there off and on, occasionally, just off and on. I'm home making things in the studio a lot, so I can't be in both places. So I'm kind of the anomaly business owner of business owners.
You have to make the stuff too.
Yep. And so it just...
and that's out of your home.
That's right.
Understandable.
But, I do have ladies that will call me and say, hey, we're having lunch on the square or coffee at Cool Beans. Can we come by your store? Are you going to be open? I am more than happy to come in. I'm only like 11 minutes away.
Email you?
Yeah,
and
or
say,
text me or call me or whatever.
And then the class schedule will go up soon.
Yep,
right?
the class schedule by next week. I now know. I had people sign up for classes.
Maybe mid-July, August.
Yep, and then we're going to jump right into fall by the end of July.
Lots of nice fall
lots
stuff.
Of fall things.
What's his name?
I don't know. You should name him,
You need
George.
to give him a name.
I don't know. Call him Ben.
Ben. That's a good name.
Ben.
But
Ben
anyway,
the
you'll get to
Scarecrow.
make things like Ben the Scarecrow. Very cool.
Or a female scarecrow, if you'd like. I
Scarecrow.
have both.
That's cool. And again, it's open during the week, and then the classes will be announced, and you'll have different.
Yep, and there'll be mostly
to sign
evening
up.
classes and then Saturday classes, so
that's
that
good.
working folks can
So you have
come
the
in.
option of evening or
Correct.
Saturday. That's
And then
cool.
if I have enough that fill one class and we want to do the same thing in another class, more than happy to put that second class together of, I just need to have the product to be able to, I need enough of Ben's and put that together.
The basics.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for talking with us today.
Thank
Dee,
you.
And best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing you romancing the walls in Medina.
Me too. Come on by. Thanks, George.